Breaking news now at 11 and streaming on CBS Bay Area. Good evening. I'm Ken Bastida.
And I'm Veronica Dela Cruz. Judiciary Committee members back to work as soon as tomorrow morning to debate and vote on articles of impeachment against the president. Let's get you right to Natalie Brand. She's live on Capitol Hill tonight with what comes next. Natalie?
Well, Ken and Veronica, those members will be back first thing tomorrow morning after a late night here. And tonight did take on a solemn tone, but Republicans and Democrats on the committee appear as divided as ever as they head closer to an historic vote. The House Judiciary Committee worked late into the night with Democrats and Republicans clashing over the two articles of impeachment against President Trump.
If we do not respond to President Trump's abuses of power, the abuses will continue.
The only abuse of power here is the majority racing the fastest they've ever had, the clock in the calendar determining what impeachment looks like.
The first article of impeachment alleges President Trump openly and corruptly urged Ukraine to publicly announce investigations into his political opponent, former Vice President Joe Biden. The second article of impeachment accuses the president of directing the unprecedented, categorical, and indiscriminate defiance of the House investigation. The Judiciary Committee will continue its work tomorrow, and members will be able to propose various amendments. But with Democrats controlling the committee, passage is all but certain, setting the stage for a full House vote.
It's not just because they don't like the president. They don't like us. They don't like the 63 million people who voted for this president. All of us in flyover country.
The hardworking people in Dublin, California, and Hayward, California, in my district, or a mom in Michigan, or a farmer in Wisconsin, aren't following this and don't care, despite how unquestionable the facts are in support of impeachment. But I have faith in the American people, and I know that they know right from wrong.
With the Democratic House expected to take a final vote on impeachment next week, Republican Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said a possible trial will be their first order of business at the start of the year. Now, Bay Area Democratic Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren, who's also on that committee, noted in her remarks tonight that she's worked on the past two presidential impeachment proceedings. She said this third time brings her no joy, but went on to say no one is above the law. But as we heard tonight, Republicans on the committee remain united in defending the president. So tomorrow we are likely to see a lot of procedural maneuvering, but the committee appears headed for a party line vote. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Natalie, thank you. The committee reconvenes tomorrow at 6 a.m. Make sure you join our morning team. They'll have the latest on this developing story starting at 4:30.